Celebrities in the basement, the place to be. Karen Wilder Martin on your TV. Politics, drama, music, sports, arts. Favorite celebs, climbing the charts. First-hand info on the live. Careers, next projects on the rise. Come visit Karen every week. Never know who's in the hot seat. Celebrities in the basement is the place to be. You got Karen Wilder Martin on your TV screen. Celebrities in the basement is the place to be. You got Karen Wilder Martin on your TV screen.
Good evening, I'm Karen Wilder Martin.
Without you, Sonny Vellozzi.
Thank you. Thanks, Karen, for being here.
Now I am here with the beautiful Natalie Stone, who is a principal character in Without You. And Joey, oh my
Nice
goodness.
to see you.
You too. Wait, Without You, and no doubt, you're playing a mobster. Tell me.
Gee, I wonder. What else do I ever play?
And I am here with the beautiful Carrie Lee Snodgrass. What? Walter Duchenne.
How are you, dear?
Yes.
You told your husband
Yes.
you aged backwards.
God bless.
And we sat down one day, and I had met Teresa years ago. I know her mom. I knew Teresa since she'd been a little kid.
Okay.
And she's a writer. She's published 2 books already. And I said to Sonny, look, I'd like to bring Teresa in and write this for us.
And now I am here with the very dapper Mr. Brian DeSanto.
How are you, dear?
I'm loving it with the splash of red. Your wife dressed you tonight. Be honest.
If I had one, she would have, but I don't have one of those. Last time I saw you was at the Creed premiere
Wow, that was last year, 2 years ago?
2 years ago. Now I'm filming
Creed again.
Creed 2. I'm on the set yesterday.
Are you on the set?
3 days already, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's been great.
Awesome.
Since it was Teresa's first film, I kind of got her through it.
Yes.
You know, first time writer.
Yes.
I said, if they change your deal
Don't
with it.
worry. Let me just tell you, it is a pleasure to meet actor Tony Devon up here on the red carpet.
So far, so good.
So far. And the beautiful Jennifer M.K. Ooh.
What I had to do was watch the scenes, and if it's an action scene, I create action music. If it's like a soft, tender scene, then what I do is I create nice background music with strings and piano, something that touches the heart.
I play a detective, and you may catch a glimpse of me. I don't know. I have to see.
Okay, so you haven't seen any dailies or anything of the film, just the trailer.
Sonny asked me on Monday to screen it with him, and I said, for what? He said, well, just in case there's things need to be changed. I said, Sonny, it's Monday. You're premiering it on Thursday.
Right. I thought we was going to get our dance on tonight. We can still get it on. Ron Baker.
Hey, what up?
Like I'm in a boxing ring or something, right? Yes. Tifa is here. Atif Lanier. John Mitchell. JM. Wait, another JM. You know, my husband's JM too. You know, John Martin. Yeah.
John Martin.
We got
I'm
John Mitchell.
Yes, I am.
I'm loving this. I am truly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Karen.
You should keep it. Yes. Congratulations, not only for tonight's premiere, but you are nominated for Best Actor for this film.
I heard. What is going on?
peace of my mind. I feel the pain I was trying to hide. This feeling is twisting my emotions. I'm going through a nightmare in slow motion. Within the darkness, I see a shadow suddenly grabs hold of me. It just won't let go. I'm kicking and screaming. Somebody help me, take me away from here. I'm battling with this demon from the inside, and then I see your outreach.
Wake up, we got cover.
Without you, Sonny Vellozzi.
Thank you. Thanks, Karen, for being here.
Yes,
Thank you very
yes.
much.
And who is this lovely lady you have next to you?
This is a queen of Philadelphia acting.
Yes, yes.
Her name is Miss Susan Moses.
Welcome, welcome,
Best
welcome,
actress
welcome.
in the city.
Yes, welcome. Sonny, let's talk about it. First of all, Without You, where did the concept come from, the name of it? Tell my audience all about it.
Okay. It actually comes from like a little bit over 2 years ago. We had someone that wanted to be an investor in a film, and she didn't know what genre that she wanted to do. So we gave her some choices. We wanted horror, drama, whatever, comedy, and she left us completely up to us. A couple years ago, you know Christopher Mann, of course.
Yes, of course.
Christopher Mann had sent, because we've been friends for a long time, we've been in each other's movies, and he had sent me a musical tape of him singing a stylistic song.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I believe it was You Make Me Feel Brand New.
Okay, yes.
And, I was kicking some ideas around in my head, and I remember that distinctly, and I said, let's do something about show business and the dark side of show business.
Okay,
and,
all right.
Shady and blackmail, stuff like that. And I'm saying, I'm thinking of Chris. I said, this guy is such a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's acted with George Clooney, you name it.
Yes, yes.
Every big star in the world.
Yes.
And the thing is, no matter how big you are, I don't care if you're Sylvester Stallone, you still have to make another movie.
Absolutely.
You're only as good as your last
one.
movie.
Absolutely.
So it's
absolutely,
a constant struggle in the music business and in the film business and theater. So that's sort of sparked my imagination.
Besides Walter DeShields, who is nominated for an award,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
And so is Michael.
Mike McFadden.
Michael McFadden is also nominated for an award for this film. Phenomenal. That means it's phenomenal work. It's phenomenal script to be nominated.
Yes.
Yes.
This other film.
Phenomenal director.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely, Sonny. This is truly. Tell me how you're feeling tonight.
I'm feeling very excited.
Yes.
Last time I was this nervous, I had a one-liner for The Sopranos, and I had to go in and audition for David Chase.
Yes.
And I was pretty okay. I blocked it out of my mind till I did it. After I did it, I almost fainted when I was done.
And tell my audience, what character are you playing without giving too much away?
What can I say, son?
You could say one of the lead characters' grandmother.
She's a grandma.
And
she's strong, but gentle. And I think people will be able to identify with her. Wonderful. I have to tell you, working on films like this with people who start at the very beginning and create a force as strong as Without You is a joy and a privilege to do.
Yeah. Wonderful. Well, I want to wish you two the absolute best. I can't wait to see the film Without You. And now I am here. Let me just say, we're here with the producers, but Teresa is one of the co-writers and creators of Without You, and Bob Bizik is on the production team. Tell my audience, how did you come to be a part of this production?
Well, you know my partner Sonny.
Yes.
Well, Sonny and I, we were thinking about what movie we wanted to do. We were talking about, a few different projects. And we sat down one day, and I had met Teresa years ago. I know her mom. I knew Teresa since she'd been a little kid.
Okay.
And she's a writer. She's published 2 books already. And I said to Sonny, look, I'd like to bring Teresa in and write this for us, or work with you. And they did. They put this together on their own. I really didn't have nothing to do with what you hear, what you see, anything. All I did was go out and say, let me go out and get what I can to make this movie.
Yes.
And that's what I did.
Yes.
But these guys, they did such a great job, and our actors, and you know me.
Yes.
And I love being able to put a group together and just get that group for the right project.
Absolutely.
And that's what we did. That's what we did.
Yes.
I can't say much about, my partner who I love so much. We've done quite a few things together. But bringing Teresa in on this.
Yes, Teresa, let's talk about that. How did you feel about coming in on this project?
Amazing. They actually gave me an opportunity that I couldn't pass up.
This is your debut film, isn't it?
Yes, first one. I never thought I'd ever write a script. I never thought of it. I never thought. It wasn't for this man.
Yes.
Because he gave me a chance.
Yes.
He gave me a chance.
Now let's talk about, so you are a book author.
Yes.
Turned screenwriter.
Yes.
How was that transition for you? From going from book author to screenwriter?
When you write a book, it's like the people read the book and they picture things in their mind. Everybody pictures things differently. Maybe they have somebody looking bigger but when you're on screen, when you're actually on screen, it's totally different.
Yes.
You have to make sure that you put out the message and also that it looks good because they can't do it in their mind. It's all in front of them. It's so much harder.
Now,
but so much better.
But now, see it being as though you say it's so much harder but better. Have you caught the bug? Or
Yes.
will you say, you know what, let me just
Many
go back
more.
to my novel
Yes.
writing and leave this film alone?
I'm never going to give up any writing. I'm going to keep writing. I write lyrics.
Yes.
I write books.
Yes.
And also scripts. I'm never giving up.
Now, speaking of lyrics, is any of your music in the film?
Yes.
Okay,
Very
let's
much.
talk about it.
Yes.
And I want to mention one thing. All the music that's in our film, Without You, they were written by her.
Awesome.
She wrote every song that is in our film and also on a CD that we're
awesome.
producing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And she's just amazing.
Yes.
She blows me away, and I was glad that I was able to bring her in to do this, and I knew she could.
Yes.
I really knew that she could do this.
Yes.
And I'm just happy that we gave her the opportunity.
Absolutely. Well, I want to wish you the absolute best. Bob, it's always good to see you. And we're working on a project together.
Yes, we are. Corner Boys.
Yes.
I can't wait. Great script. Great script. I can't wait.
Yes.
I really can't wait.
God bless. God bless. All right. Have a great time tonight. God bless.
And
God
John,
bless.
I love you, John.
Yes. God bless. And now I am here with the beautiful Natalie Stone, who is a principal character in Without You. And let me just tell you, you shining like gold money on the red carpet, girl.
Thank you. Somebody said, it was between black and gold. They said, stay golden,
Go with the
Golden
gold.
Boy. So.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you
great
so
choice,
much.
Great choice. Natalie, tell my audience, first of all, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel great. It was such a thrill to play Rosemary Wildellini, and Teresa wrote such a great script, and I love working with Sonny and Bob. We've been together through the years for about 10 years now, so it's good when somebody can call and say, Natalie, can you do this part? I show up, do my job, and we're all comfortable. There's great chemistry.
Yes. So tell my audience, what was it like reading the script from a first-time scriptwriter as Teresa? Even though Sonny kind of helped her out, but what was that like?
It was amazing.
Yes.
It was like she did it her entire life. She's made to do it. She's a writer. She is a writer, the writer. I can't wait to see what she comes up with next. I know there's a couple of things on the horizon for her that we talked about, so I'm excited about that. We did talk about a sequel called The Wildellinis with Tony and I and Michael McFadden, so that would be funny because there was that family chemistry. It's like we were married and he was my brother-in-law and I was the unsuspecting wife who didn't know the antics that they were coming up with, and I'm just an innocent, and they're doing all this bad stuff laughing.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, I cannot wait to see the films, to see you on the big screen tonight. So, what are your family and friends saying and talking about your, fame right now?
Well, I like to say I'm almost famous. As we know, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
It is.
So, I started doing this when I was about 40 years old. I would have liked to continue doing it when I was a kid, but, life gets in the way when you're making plans. So I just keep doing it. I mean, until I'm dead, I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. I mean, I think it was great that I was able to involve the community with the project. So, being a normal person and having a job and a family, they filmed at my house. They filmed at my friend's local restaurant, La Campanolo, which you'll see in the film.
Nice.
I have people from old jobs, new jobs that played extras, and they have walk-on parts, and it's exciting for everybody to be a part of it.
You were a part of, you're really one of the producers as well as an actress.
I believe I have a credit. Yeah.
Absolutely. You should absolutely get a producer's credit.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Natalie, you look
so
beautiful.
Great to see you.
Oh,
I
my
know, it's been a while.
goodness.
I know, it's so exciting, isn't it?
truly
It's so
is.
great.
Yes. Joey, oh my goodness.
Nice to see you.
You too. Wait, first of all, let me congratulate you on your Hall of Fame for boxing. Let's talk about New Jersey.
New Jersey, yes. Well, gosh, it's been about 6 months, but back in November, I was inducted into the New Jersey Boxing Hall of Fame.
Yes.
It was incredible. It's a beautiful place up in North Jersey.
Yes.
700 people came out to support. It's incredible. It's an honor because the job that I do is not something people, it's not, you don't stand out for.
It's not a glamorous job.
No, not at all. No. It's a dirty business.
Yes,
but it's great when people recognize and honor you, and it really was. It was Chuck Wepner, who they made the movie Chuck about, was the Man of the Year. So it was great because he was a big inspiration when I was a kid, and but that and $1.50, I can't get a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Joey,
but
so
it's
now
nice.
you are in Without You, and no doubt you're playing a mobster. Tell me.
Gee, I wonder. What else do I ever play? If I'm not playing myself in a movie, I'm playing a mob. So it's just me with a gun, So yeah.
So do you actually kill anyone in this film?
Almost.
And
I play a guy named Bobby Pajamas because I'll put you to sleep.
Okay, I like that. But you'll put you to sleep with your fist or with a gun? With your fist, with the fist. Joey, tell my audience, how was it working on this script? When you first read the script, and Teresa, even though Sonny kind of helped her out with it, Teresa being a first-time scriptwriter, what was that thought about?
I was one of the first people to read it because Sonny's always like, "Oh, you're such a critic. You'll critique all this." And I sat there. A lot of times I read scripts and I go, "Well, that's 2 hours I'll never get back in my life." But when I read this, I really did. I was like, I could tell that Sonny, that a woman did most of the writing. You know what I mean? I could pick what Sonny did, but I could tell that a woman really put her heart and soul into this, not the way me or Sonny could do. And she did an incredible job. It's a great storyline, and it's something that just Sonny kind of thought about it, and he was telling me, I got this idea, and seeing all these people we know that are in the music business and stuff, and all the shady stuff that goes on. It was great, and she really put it together great, and with Sonny and Bob and everybody, really, put it together, edited beautifully, and
awesome. I can't wait to see
Philly winner,
it. Yes. So Joey, before we go, tell my audience what's coming up for Joey I. What's coming up next?
Well, for next thing, this weekend I'll be at a fight somewhere, But actually, no, I'm sorry. There's a New York film company. They are doing a documentary on Joey I.
Are they?
Yeah.
So you're starting to film that?
They've been day after day of filming my crazy life, in boxing as a cut man and all the other good stuff that I.
That's a big deal, Joey.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Hey, how could I turn that down? They came, they saw me at a fight. They wanted to do something about a cut man, which nobody ever does.
Yes.
So somebody in New York said, you better go see this guy. They called me. They said, can we come and watch you in a fight? I said, hey, it's a free world, free country. Come on down. They did, and halfway through the fights, they said, can we do our movie? I said, I never turn anything down. How could I turn that down?
Joey,
Thank you.
I love it. God bless you. Have a great time tonight. It's so
I
good
hope you
seeing
like the movie.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, what? Walter DeShield.
How are you, dear?
Wait, congratulations not only for tonight's premiere, but you were nominated for Best Actor for this film.
I heard. What is going on?
Life, God.
That's what it is. Absolutely.
It's in your cards.
Yes.
It's in your future. I mean, what?
I believe it.
Yes.
Thank you, Karen.
I cannot wait to see this film.
I can't either. I'm really excited.
With nominated actor
Yes.
Walter DeShield.
Yes, I'm super excited.
Starring in it. Yes. Tell my audience, what was it like, initially shooting this film?
Well, I knew Sonny and Bob for years.
Yes.
Like 10 years maybe. So they called me and asked me, and I was like, cool. They was like, you gonna play a lounge singer? And I was like, I don't sing. Which is probably why I got nominated. Because I probably made it look real good.
Yes.
But it was a lot of fun working with a lot of people I know, and then doing something different. Because people don't ask me to sing, so it was good.
Okay, so we're actually going to see you singing.
You're gonna see me singing.
You're really singing.
You ain't gonna hear me singing.
It's not a voiceover. Oh, okay.
But I make it look good.
Okay, right.
That's what I do. I make it look good. So
Walter,
I'm excited about it.
I'm truly excited, and I pray that you, at the end of this festival, walk home with that Best Actor
Thank
award.
you so much.
All right, now I am here with the very dapper Mr. Brian DeSanto.
How are you, dear?
I'm loving it with the splash of red. Tell my audience your character a little bit without giving us too much.
Okay, I play a character named Salvatore Zito.
Right.
And Salvatore is a hitman for the Philadelphia Mafia, collector, who a character has gotten himself in a lot of trouble with. And Salvatore has the ability to put the fear of God in you with his eyes. He's a very intense character.
Let's see those eyes. Let me see that eye movement. Let me see that eye. Oh, shoot. I'm running. You get that close up on those eyes, John. Oh, okay. All right already. Yes. I love it.
Thank you.
I love
but
it.
he's a very intense character, and he's the primary villain, I guess you would say, in the movie. So it's.
So we're not going to like you too much.
No, nobody. No. It's I never get a sympathetic dad or a comedic part. I'm always. I don't know if it's the way I look.
Right. Yes.
Or I'm always usually someone who you don't want to see coming.
Yes.
But this Sonny Vellozzi asked me to do this for him about 2 years ago. He came to me with the project, and I would do anything for Sonny. Him and Frank and Joey I and a lot of the guys
Bob.
here.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Bob especially. Bob's been a fan and a cohort of mine. I did a movie called One Night at Dante's.
Yes.
Is where we all met.
Okay.
I starred in that movie as a man named Jack Lopinson, and Bob was one of the primaries in that movie.
Okay, yes.
And he just really, his whole attitude, his whole demeanor just blew me away.
Yes.
He's a terrific guy.
Yes,
He's
is.
a terrific guy.
Truly.
And this is a well-written movie.
Yes.
Well written, well done. Teresa and Sonny did such a nice job. I cannot wait to see.
I know.
As an actor.
Now speaking of seeing, did you see any dailies of the film?
I try not to watch the rushes.
Yes,
I try not to
yes.
watch the rushes because, you're always Monday morning quarterback in the rushes.
Yes.
You always want to say, I could have done that better. I could have done this better.
Yes.
And I try not to do that. I want to see the finished product. I want to see what the whole story looks like once it's put together.
Absolutely. Well, tonight is that night.
It's the night, yeah. We get to see this, and then it goes in international distribution. So
Awesome.
if you don't have it, buy the fucking movie.
Yes.
So
now, I got to edit that out, right?
Do you? I can't say fuck?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
We'll have a great time tonight.
Thank you very much. Very
God
nice
bless.
meeting you.
Oh,
Take care.
you too. And the beautiful Jennifer MK.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? How are you feeling?
Great, I'm excited.
Exciting night tonight.
Yeah.
Tell my audience the character that you play without giving too much away.
I play Jenna Riker, and she is one of the 2 music managers that they follow in the film.
Okay, all right. And that was short and sweet.
Exactly.
So how was your experience on this film?
It was great. I really loved Jenna. She was an excellent character. Teresa did an amazing job writing her. And I really just liked working with Michael McFadden and Danny Donnelly and Walter DeShield. Like, it was just, the whole experience was really awesome.
Yes. Now, do you have a love interest in the film?
I do. It's actually Ryan.
Okay.
He is the sort of Justin Bieber type pop star who I represent.
Okay.
And he's played by Danny Donnelly.
Okay. Oh, Danny. I haven't seen Danny yet. I haven't seen Michael McFadden. Well, tell my audience what is coming up next for you.
I am currently working on a series. It's called Certifiable. It's a comedy series. It's about to wrap production this weekend, and then it'll be out this summer.
Oh, that's awesome. And where can we look for that?
Amazon Prime, iTunes. I also have, if you want to see something else that I'm in, I have a feature film called The Stall. It's on Amazon Prime, Hulu, iTunes, Google Play, DVD and Blu-ray.
Yes.
I actually wrote, directed, produced, and starred in that.
Oh,
so.
I must
So
see that.
please watch
Yes,
that. That would be awesome.
We
Yes,
shall.
thank you.
Well, I want to wish you the absolute best, and you
Thank
look
you.
beautiful
Thank
tonight.
you.
Have a great time.
Thanks. You
All
too.
right.
In the depths of my mind, I feel the pain I was trying to hide. This feeling is twisting.
Actor Tony Devon up here on the red carpet.
So far,
Oh,
so good.
So far, so good. Tony, talk
Yes.
to me.
Yes.
What was it like being on this set of this film?
Well, first of all, I've known Sonny Vellozzi forever. And he's a good friend of mine. I'd work for a penny to be on this movie, just to help out.
Yes.
Great story, great characters, great locations, passion, great crew to work with. When you know everybody on set, it's a lot easier.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Tony, tell my audience, without giving too much away, a little bit about your character. Who you are, who you play.
Well, actually, I think, not to give it away,
Yes.
you might think I'm mob connected in some way, but I'm kind of like the go-between, in-between guy. My brother needs money, and he comes to me, and
Okay, all right. We're going to leave it at that.
You know,
but
I'm-
probably the money doesn't go well. Like something happens with this money, I got a feeling.
Well-
on the return end.
let's just say that most of it was a bad idea.
Okay, right.
So
I
that's
thought
all
so.
I
I
can say.
thought, yes,
Yeah.
without giving too much away. Absolutely. Well, I want to wish you the absolute best time tonight. Now, did you see dailies or pickups at all of this film?
Just
the
dailies.
trailer.
I don't like
Okay.
to see movie
Yes.
dailies or anything that I'm in.
Yes.
I don't want it. This is
don't
the
wanna
way I am.
spoil it.
I don't want to influence my characters, so
Yes,
I'm very
yes.
particular, especially my own character.
Yes,
So,
yes.
no, I didn't see anything. Just the trailer.
Okay, all right. Well, I want to wish you the absolute best.
Thank you
I
so
think we're
much.
getting ready to head into the theater soon.
I hope so.
In the depths of my mind, I feel the pain I was trying to hide. This feeling is twisting my emotions. I'm going through a nightmare in slow motion. Within the darkness, I see a shadow suddenly grabs hold of me. It just won't let go. I'm kicking and screaming. Somebody help me, take me away from here. I'm battling with this demon from the inside. And then I see your hand reach.
Wake up, we got cover!